Hi everyone, this reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus. These are technically still the readings that I were doing for May, even though we're already in June. I'm obviously just running super behind, but I wanted to get these last 4 readings out. So Taurus, you're up next. So I'm using the Golden Tarot for this reading. We're doing a 9-card grid, no oracles. I'm trying to keep these readings pretty short. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm seeing the devil energy, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or it could be talking about something else. We'll see what happens when we lay the cards out. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, donate, book a reading, all that good stuff. Everything is linked down below if you're interested. I'm also seeing the Queen of Cups, okay? Could be talking about a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or of course energy that you hold, or we could be talking about your heart space, right? So let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus. You have the King of Wands, fire energy, the Hermit, Virgo, and the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Coins, the Empress, and the King of Coins, the Knight of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, that 2 of Wands has showed up in a lot of these readings. So you're closing off the reading with some sort of choice or a decision. For me, this is telling me that for a lot of you, this may be about work. For others of you, I feel like you could be choosing between 2 people, okay? Possibly a fire sign and an earth sign. The energy that you're being called into right now is that of the Hermit, right? And that's honestly super on point for Mercury retrograde. Like, I love seeing the Hermit, I love seeing the Hangman during Mercury retrograde, because it really is a time to sort of go within, take a step back, don't make any, fast moves or decisions. And again, you have a decision coming up here, but I feel like part of you is being called to really think about what it is that you want, okay? Part of it seems like, because I'm feeling like this 4 of Cups, okay, I'm sort of getting 2 things. One, there almost seems to be a lesson about, like, in the past, when you have manifested, right? When you have wanted something, thinking about those times where, like, perhaps it wasn't exactly what you wanted, and trying to learn from those things so that you can sort of learn to be a little bit more clear, and kind of like direct. I don't know why I'm getting the word direct. The other thing is that I feel like for a lot of you, you may have several options sort of coming up. They may not be on the table just yet. They may be coming up. And again, it's almost like you're going to have to be very clear about what it is that you want so that you can choose the best option for you, right? So yeah, I do also feel like, because again, like, as I was shuffling, I felt this in the Libra reading too. And it's interesting because we have the Empress here, which can be both Libra and Taurus. And I literally just filmed Libra. So maybe go check that reading out if this resonates. But I'm just getting this energy of, like, that someone feels like there's a missed opportunity, but it doesn't really feel like it's you. It feels like someone maybe you were connected to before. Again, could be a water sign. Yeah, it could be a water sign. Or, it's just someone with whom that there was like a deep connection, a deep heart connection. The Ace of Cups next is sort of like telling me the same exact thing, because I almost am feeling like someone coming back with like an apology or some sort of offer. But again, in order for them to be coming back, it's like you would have had to have known this person before. Alternatively, which is not like an either or, this can be an and, okay? I'm also seeing this Ace of Cups being like this new opportunity, or even, again, for some of you, multiple opportunities. Now, of course, with the Cups energy, it could be an offer of love. But for me, oftentimes when we see the cup, it can be that, or it can also speak to like our heart space, like our desires, our passions, our dreams, right? Like an offer, an opportunity that speaks to our heart. And for a lot of you, I do feel like this is, again, like work related, and spending some time thinking about like, what is it that you truly want? Like, in the ideal, right? If you could sort of put together your own life, right? Like, that includes like what you would do as sort of your form of service, which would of course support you, right? Like following your passion. What would that look like? Okay. The heart of the reading coming up here is the 8 of Coins. So I don't know why I just keep getting this message of like you have a lot of work to do. For some of you, it may be like literally your job right now. Or like, you know, if this is about changing jobs, maybe there's like a lot that you would sort of have to learn, right? Like I'm almost getting this energy of like needing to do things repetitively or like practicing in order to get good at something. For others of you, okay, and again, this doesn't have to be an either or, it can be an and. I'm feeling like there's a lot of internal work to do as well. This feels like it has more to do with your internal sense of stability and grounding. And in that way, it's really speaking to like, you know, what are your spiritual practices and habits? Are you consistent with those? How can you build up more of a routine and more of a structure? And also still keep it fun for yourself, right? Like not make it feel like work. I feel like you're being asked to sort of think creatively, if not out and out, like do creative activities, right? And sort of like tapping into your inner child, especially with this Empress energy, okay? For others of you too, I feel like both in terms of work and or again, and or if you're making decisions about, you know, your personal life, like who you're going to be in relationship with or that type of thing. I think you're really thinking about, again, sort of your long-term stability and growth. And with this Empress card, it's almost like you're thinking about, you know, who's going to make the best lifetime partner, or who's going to make the best, like say you're starting a business partner, right? Because the Empress is a fertile creative energy. So it can, I think I said this in the Libra reading too, that I was like, for some people, there's an energy of a child or children. That could certainly be represented here with the Empress, of course, just based off of the imagery on the card. But it can also be a metaphoric form of fertility, right? Like coming into a rebirth or birthing a new sort of stage of your life, or like birthing or building something from the ground up. You have the King of Coins here. So again, could be someone you're connecting with. We did see, again, Capricorn energy at the beginning of the reading, and it's also your energy, right? King of Coins. So again, it could be a lot of you really thinking about how to sort of step into a position and a role of leadership, right? Really sort of taking ownership, taking action, like the King of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords here. So I'm feeling two things off of this card. One, I do feel like it's a message to you to sort of not be the Knight of Swords, to not like, you know, act hastily, right? Again, to sort of come from more that hermit perspective. And that feels like part of the internal work that you have to do, of maybe like not being reactionary, okay? Or too quick to sort of respond or act. It could also be talking about someone that you're connected with, okay? And possibly an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So again, you may want to go check out the Libra reading, or actually, I don't think I've done Gemini yet, but hopefully it should be done today, if not tomorrow. And then, like I said at the beginning of the reading, 2 of Wands here. So you'll have a decision to make coming up. I don't think you're being called to make that decision right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that like in your next reading. You have the Page of Swords here. So again, some sort of communication, and the Sun card, Leo, which also came up in the Libra reading, the happiest card in the deck. So I love seeing that. So good things ahead, Taurus. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Book a reading down below. You can also donate. Follow me on social media. Subscribe to my newsletter. All that good, yummy, juicy stuff. Taurus, thank you so much. I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.